Sure, I understand not being able to do something because you're all tied up. Not being able to speak your mind because they've got you gagged. Or having some really heavy stuff dragging you down. Things in life really do sometimes hold us back. Family responsibility, money, unforeseen happenings, things we have no control over. But even some of these things are more in our heads than in reality. We even sometimes put things in our own way. But what's really keeping us from doing the things we want to do? What's pushing us back against the wall? Even at our age, many of us are held back by low self-esteem, lack of confidence, fear, anxiety, all those things. So what do we do about it? There seems to be two choices. We either do nothing and just stay the way we are, or we work on it. And everybody's different in the way that they choose to work on it. The first step is figuring out if there are things you want to do where the only thing that's standing in the way really is you. An inspirational story comes to my mind. A few years ago, my husband and I were traveling on a sailboat in southern Florida, and we had to take refuge up the Shark River in the Everglades to wait for a storm to pass through. We were piddling around one day in our dinghy, and we came upon this other sailboat. We pulled up to the sailboat and were talking to the people who invited us aboard. They were from Missouri. They had always wanted to do the Great Circle route, which is down the Mississippi River, across Florida on the Okeechobee, and then up the East Coast of the United States. And so when the man was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, they figured they could just stay home and wait for him to die, or they could set sail. And so they bought a small boat and they set out on the Great Circle route, and they were having the time of their life. It was great. He had a pretty wicked shake, but they did everything together as a team, and they were able to manage the small sailboat that they bought specifically for the trip. They said they had always wanted to do the trip, and when he got diagnosed with Parkinson's, they figured they could do something that they always wanted to do, and that's what they were doing. And just think of all the things that they could have put in their way, all the self-doubt and fear and anxiety, but they set sail. I mean, do you ever go for a walk in the morning and when you come back say, gee, why did I do that? On the other hand, I have a lot of mornings where I get up and I don't go for a walk, and around 10 or 11 I say, why didn't I take a walk this morning?